Well, hello there, and happy Saturday. It is 7 o'clock, and I have the Brightest Glow or Brightest Glow Bundle class for you free tonight. And if you are just joining, welcome. Let me know that you're here. This is Barb Ryder, and I'm coming to you from Michigan, and boy, was it a beautiful day today. So beautiful. All right, if you're here, let me know if you're enjoying as we go along. Make sure to comment. What I'm doing is I am sharing the class that you can RSVP. Today's the last day, but if you got the class from me already, please know that the kits are going out Monday. I have everything ready, and you will get the kits next week. Now, I wanted to do the video, and that way you can go back to it. Hi, Marilyn. Thank you for sharing. You can always come back to this video and refer. I am going to upload it onto YouTube, so if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure that you pop over there and click the bell so that you'll get all of those notifications too. Well, hello everyone that's jumping on. I'm looking at my phone also as I'm watching the comments come in here. We have 4 cards. The kit includes, so here's the deal. The kit is $25. I'll show you everything that comes in the kit in just a minute. First, I'm going to show you what you need in order to complete the packet, the kits on your own. Hi, Jackie. So the kit itself is $25. That includes shipping, but you're going to get a portion of product to complete the cards and have extras to do more, okay, so that you can get your own card stock and then do more on your own. Let's see here. Sorry, I just see more people popping on, so that's great. What else did I want to say? Okay, yeah, so lost my train of thought. Like I said, you will get 4 designs, 2 of each of the designs. That's what your kit will also include. So if you're interested in that, jump on over, click the link that's showing up so you can go on and reserve, and I'll get in touch with you on payment on how to do that. And all right, I'm ready to turn the camera down and get started. I'm going to see if I can't find, let's see here. Okay, so I think I've got the right one. Yes, so I'm up here in the corner, and that way you can see me as I look up and chat a little bit. I'm going to do this so I can see better. All right. Oh, good. I'm glad you needed to watch me. I'm glad that I'm needed, Linda. I don't need football tonight. Football, we got Michigan State happening here in Ann Arbor. My husband is a big football guy, but he's upstairs. He's not in Ann Arbor. So, and I'm here. I'm here crafting with you guys. All right. Okay. So, hi, Jeanne. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the things. These are the things you need to complete the class when you get the kits. Okay. So, I am definitely using both of these bundles. However, you don't have to have this bundle right here. You just need a sentiment. I am going to use this one. Well, and I'll show you how you don't have to use this one when we get to that card. Okay. So anyway, I'm using both bundles. Both are available. Both can be ordered. If you want to order either of these with the kit, you just let me know and you'll get it at base price. There's no shipping or tax added if you decide to get one of these kits or bundles. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Hi, June. Please sign you up. Okay, I will do that. I think I already had you down, June. I think you told me you wanted that class, so I got you down. It's going to go in the mail on Monday. For those that already ordered. And June, I'm sure that you were one of them. Okay. So you need some type of sentiment set for sure. No matter what, you need the sentiment set. You'll see what you're going to get in your kit as I go through the cards. All right. In addition, you're going to need, now I'm going to be using this set right here. Well, I'm sorry, I take that back. You do need these pieces right here. If you want to go that route, you could just use designer paper, okay? So, anyway, to these two bundles. So I'm going to move those over to the side. The inks that you need are Cherry Cobbler, Night of Navy, Balmy Blue, and Eat Soft Succulent. Those are the 4 ink pads, along with the Memento Black. Hi, Carol. If I didn't already say hi, Carol, I'm saying it again. All right, so that's the inks. In addition, okay, you're going to need some other tools. You're going to need some ribbon snips or paper snips, whichever. These are for my ribbons because we're going to be cutting ribbon. I use my bone folder. You do need your Versamark ink pad, gold embossing powder, and of course I have my little handy dandy embossing kit here. And then also you'll need a heat tool. Mine's really old, but it still works beautiful, so I still use it. It's Stampin' Up. Okay, so those, you need that. And I will also be using some dimensionals, mini glue dots, my Stampin' Seal, and on one project I am going to use my glue because it's just going to work easier for me. So there's that. Okay, so that's what you need on your own to create these classes, to do the cards. Hi, Kay, welcome. Alrighty, so I'm going to move these to the side so I can pull from them as I am ready to do each card. What else? Okay, got all that. Okay, all right, so I'm going to move my tools out of the way, and then we're going to start with the class. Okay, let's see here. I need to grab this here. Put these up here out of the way. Ta-da! All right, so in what you're going to have in your kit, you'll have access to this video anytime. You are going to get a half a pack of the Lights Aglow 6x6 paper, all right, because you will be cutting your own designer paper. You will be doing that. All right, so you'll have a half a package there. You're going to have, oh golly, you'll have more than enough of the gold ribbon to do the 2 cards and more. And then with the Balmy Blue ribbon, you're going to have more of that. So you're going to have portions of these, not full rolls, but portions. You're going to get a half a pack, and let me show you, there's another color in here. You're going to get a half a pack of these. Look at how they sparkle. Aren't they awesome? Fine sparkle adhesive gems. You're going to get a half a pack of those. You're going to get a half a packet of the, they're called festive pearls, even though it says red and green adhesive pearls. They're called festive pearls in the holiday catalog. Okay, there you go. You following me? All right, and then you're going to have your kit, which is going to have 2 of each design in your envelope. Plus, I include envelopes. In one, you'll have the larger card envelope. Slimline, that's the word. I couldn't remember the word. Slimline card. Okay, so I have these in the order I'm going to do them, and I have everything pre-cut. So what I'm going to pull out of the envelopes is what you're going to get, so you'll understand that you really only need a sentiment set if you want to get these kits. Okay. All right, let's get started. So this is the order I'm going to do them in, and let me put them somewhere so that I'm good. Okay, so I've got that, my, also cleaning my stamps. I got this over here. Okie dokie. So the first card, excuse me, card number 1 is using our gold foil and very vanilla cardstock. And this is how your kit looks, okay? You've got, and you'll have a color tutorial that'll be emailed to you with all the, what do I want to say? All the measurements and color photo, individual color photos. Plus, you'll have this video to go back. I'll link that in the email. You'll have that link to go back to. All right, so we have our base, which is the very vanilla, and that is the, I think it's the thick. And then we have a card base that we are going to put our designer paper on. You're going to have this piece right here is, you will have this piece, and it's already you'll have 2 of each of these, okay? So you're going to have this to stamp on, and you're going to have vanilla, and then you're going to have 2 of the gold pieces, and see how they're already cut out? That's because these are used on a different card, and this is not going to show. So that's in your kit. Now, what you got to do is you've got to cut your designer paper, okay? And look at this. It's so pretty, this gold. See that? And my light seems to be crazy right there. There we go. Anyway, this is gold, shimmer, vanilla, and then the black. And if you watch my Facebook Live on Thursday, I did a card using this for New Year's, which is awesome. Hi, Tanya. No worries. Hi, Shar. Welcome. I'm just showing what's in the first card. So you'll have enough to do 2, but we're going to make this one right now, okay? This one is an easy one. This one you're going to need black. That's what the Memento black is for. We're going to use that. So anyway, you're going to have to cut these pieces right here. Like I said, you are going to, let me find my measurement here. You are going to have to cut these yourself, but your designer paper is, I have it written down over here, instead of using the, so your designer paper, you will need, where are you? You need 4 pieces, 2 of each design, 3 3/4 by 1 1/4. Okay, that's what you're going to cut out, but you'll have the directions for that. Okay, okay. So let's move this to the side, and you'll have your little envelope. This, and you know what? If you don't have this, I guess it doesn't matter. But I love my silicone mat, so we're going to use that because we're going to go ahead and place these down. And see, they're going to be going just like this, and they're going to cover this full sheet of vanilla. Okay, that's what you need to understand. So we've got black here, and we have, we're going to end with a gold over here, and then you're going to have another black, and then you're going to have another vanilla. So let's see. I think what's going to happen is one is going to be just a sliver over, but it's going to cover the whole thing. So I'm going to do this on my mat because, like I had shared before, the adhesive doesn't stick. You'll be ordering this kit after watching. Awesome. Thank you, Tanya. These cards are gorgeous, and you will love them, I promise. I hope that you've loved the kits that you've already gotten from me, Tanya. Okay, so this is going to go here. Oh, here is a tip. See how there's little tiny dots going up and down? Make sure that when you cut your designer paper that you're cutting it so that they go up and down, all right? Not like this. You don't want them to go that way, okay? I guess it's up to you, but I just wanted to point out that I cut mine going this way. So again, this one here, you will cut your own designer paper for this if you get the kit. But you have the, anything that's die cut, I have already done for you. So that includes the tree, and you'll see that when we get there. Okay, so next we have the gold vanilla. Okay, and this will just butt right up against it, and I'm just gluing this down. There we go. And then we go back to the black. And this goes next to that. This is a very pretty layout for kind of any designer paper that you would want to do as a Christmas card. The poinsettia paper is really pretty. But don't have them all finished. Oh, that's okay if you don't have them all finished. I'm just glad. Let me know if you enjoy the kits. Okay, there we are. So there is our piece that's going to go on the top. Now, can you see that little piece of vanilla there? That bugs me. And so I'm going to grab my paper scissors. Now, if you have, what do I want to say? If you have your cutter, you could just take your cutter and slice that off as a sliver, but I'm just going to do it with my scissors, okay? So just bear with me a second. There. See how it's just a tiny sliver, but it's enough to make me crazy. Okay, so next, we're going to go ahead and we are going to add this to our gold piece that is in your kit, if you get this kit. Okay, and that is just, look at how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you probably can't tell in this video, but probably after it's done recording you'll see. But yeah, see that gold? So gorgeous. And then this is actually going to mount onto your card base, and that is, like I said, I think this one is the thick vanilla. Hey, welcome. Thanks. I'm so glad that you guys decided to join me. If you are a Michigan fan, if you're from Michigan, you know Michigan State plays football, but football's not my thing. So, all right, here we go. You know, I'm going to try one quick thing here. I'm going to move this. See, there. I didn't know if it was me or what. And I'm going to reach over and try to turn on another light to see if that helps. It might be too much. I don't know. Oh, wait, I got the wrong thing. Hold on. Because I feel like you can't see the gold as well. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. All right. So now let's do our stamping. And like I said, any sentiment set, but what you need to realize is that it has to be, you know, it has to be a long, either if you don't have this set, which is the Brightest Glow, I'm going to be stamping this in black. Okay, and because this is so, smaller, I think I'm just going to do this so I'm not getting black everywhere. So let's do that. Okay, now I need to pull this a little closer to me so you're going to see the top of my head a minute. And this season's greeting, let me see here, making sure. Okay. That is going to go right in the middle of your die cut piece, and like I said, this will be die cut for you, so that's the reason I said you don't necessarily have to have the bundle. See, I don't know, it's just like I'm too, let me see, maybe I'm too far in the light there. I don't know, because I'm looking at my camera. That's why I'm looking weird here, you guys. Looking at my camera, and it just looks like when I look at this, it needs to be over here more from the light. I don't know. So sorry about the moving. I'm just trying to make sure you can see well. Okay, get back in my chair. All right. Is that better? Okay, good. Big Michigan fans here in Oregon. Yeah. Hopefully they'll win. So we'll see what happens. All right, so now we are ready to put some ribbon with this, and this technique is super easy. And what you're going to do is you're going to take, well, here's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to take and put some adhesive on the back of my sentiment, okay? And what I want is I just want to do a little ziggy-zaggy thing. I see what happened. When I did that, it turned me where sorry. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to start right here, and I am going to make sure I have a little bit coming up here. Okay, let me move this so you can see against the, all right, then I'm going to make a little loop here, and then we're going to come up here with a loop. And you want to put it a little close together, okay? And then we have one more loop. I'm looking at my sample here. Let me just pull it over here. See, this is what we're trying to attempt, is getting the ribbon so that it has those little zigzags. So, so one down, one up, one down, and one up, and then one down. So I'm trying to keep them kind of similar in the looping, if that makes any sense. The length of the looping. And then you have one last one there. and then my scissors and angle that, and there we are. Okay, that's what you want to do with your ribbon. All right, I love this ribbon, you guys. It is so stinking beautiful. All right, now that I've got that done, now see how this is a little wider from here. I think I'm going to try to do that a little wider there. And that's the good thing, by putting a little adhesive on the back instead of a super sticky, you know, you can move this a little bit. There we go, that evens it out a little better for me. And then you're going to take dimensionals, and then you're going to put this on the front of your card. So I'm going to put one there. Whoop, flying dimensionals. So, Jeanne, do you have the game on too? Are you watching the game with anybody? Since you're a big Michigan fan. Okay. All right, let's put this on the front of our card. My trash is over there. And this is just going to kind of go over to this side a little bit, so that the ribbon is really pretty in the black, just like that. I love this paper. Okay, see there? So there's that. Now, here's the other thing what I wanted to tell you is you have lots of sentiments in the Brightest Glow, and so I chose to use the Wishing You a Season of Hope and Light on the inside, and then I've used almost all of the stamps. Let me show you. I've got them all on my blocks. So this set right here, whoops, that's my die cuts. See there? I have one little stamp left inside, so I am using them on all of here. Hi, Linda Bailey. I am using almost all of the stamps. And so what I'm going to do is come on in here with my black. No game tonight? Yeah, we've got Michigan State here at our house in Ann Arbor. All right, let's move this up. I'm going to get my arm in this. I just know it. Okay, I cleaned that, so let me move it out of the way. Okay, little adjusting here. Okay, there we go. All right, so Wishing You a Season of Hope and Light. So I'm going to just stamp that right there. And then I'm also going to take this little starry guy and ink this up. And I'm going to do like this one, and then this one, and this one, and this one. See there? How that just adds to that card. And this coordinates so nicely with the designer paper. I'm wondering, how do I move my camera here? See if that will be any better. There we go. Okay. All right, card number 1 is done. Ta-da-da! Next week it shows Michigan versus Michigan. I think they have a bye this week. Well, that could be, Jeanne. My husband told me there was a game tonight. So apparently, I'm just going by what he said, because I don't do football really. So I guess not. I think he's confused. So anyway, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just cleaning these off and putting them over to the side because I have a whole section of my stamps here. I am just not happy with this lighting. I'm so sorry, you guys. I just feel like something is just weird. Maybe I'm too far over here. Let me see if I can come back a little bit. Move back. There we go. I don't know. Well, I'm just going to keep going because just going to keep going. So, you guys will be able to see it. Hopefully on the replay it'll be fine. Sometimes what I do find is that after the replay is done, there we are. See how pretty that is? You can see the shimmer a little bit maybe, but it's gorgeous. And then the inside. Okay. All right, got my little thing all. Okay, we're going to go on to card number 2. And again, these really are not time consuming. You do have to cut your designer paper, but, and you know, I'm just chatting like a crazy woman here. So, there we are, card number 1. Oh, wait, we're not done. We're not done. you're going to use your little gold pearls on this one. And if I can get my take your pick tool here. Yeah, I knew something wasn't right. Okay, so this one, I'm going to use the gold, if I can get them out of the package here. And I don't have enough there. I have one gold here. I'm going to use this up. I have this little piece left in here that I store in here. I am going to use that one gold one I have left, and that I'm going to bring it up, and I'm just going to come over here and maybe right there on one of the little stars. You can't see it big time, but there it is right there. Okay, and then let's grab a couple more, and let's put, you know what I might do? I'm going to put one up here in this snowflake, and then how about right there in that snowflake? See, I put them right in the center of the snowflakes. That's pretty. And there you are. So now that one's done. But wait, there's more. That's right, Linda. You got it. You've been watching me a little while, huh? Yeah. All right. Getting myself together here. I do have everything organized, but boy, I just feel like I'm Chatty Cathy. Or how about Bumbling Barb instead of Chatty Cathy? How's that one? All right. Let's move to card number 2. Card number 2 is super pretty. I love them all, okay? Card number 2, here's a quick peek, all right? So your die cuts, what's die cut for you is any of the die cuts, the star, this, all that. So you'll see inside your packet. But you have to cut your designer paper except for the die cut. I did this for you out of your paper. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So when you get your paper, you're going to have this piece right here. It's already cut. Look at that one right there is super pretty. You could even, you know, if you have this set, you could die cut that one. But I already did it for you, and then I took the rest of it and I put it in your packet because I told you I'd have all the die cutting done for you. And so that's what I did, you know, and then I just put the paper back into your 12 by 12 packet. So let's go ahead with this card. And I'm going to put this over here so I can see what I'm doing. So in your kit, like I said, well, I should have stamped on my vanilla envelope with my card, but I'm going to stick it with the card, and I'll do that before I'm done. Stamp your envelopes. You have paper also left over, so if you wanted to even do the your envelopes, the top side of your envelopes, that's pretty awesome. The fold over. Yeah, the tree is really pretty, Linda. It's this, you know, like I said in the past, I am amazed at how Stampin' Up! Just continues to get better and better with their papers and all the coordinating things. So this one is Evening Evergreen, and in your kit you're going to have two, you know, enough for 2 cards. So we have this vanilla, which is going to get stamped on, and that's going to go onto this gold die cut piece in your kit. You will have 1 gold star die cut. You have your trees die cut, and see, I did just the gold piecing. You've got two trees to go with 2 cards, and then you will cut this yourself. You're going to cut anything else that's not die cut yourself. So these 2 pieces, and again, it's going to be on the tutorial, but these are, let's see, these are strips of designer paper, 3 3/4 by 5 and a 1/2 inch by 5. Okay, so 1/2 inch by 5, 3 3/4 by 5. That's what you need. Soft Succulent is the ink that we're going to be using on this one. And then you have a front, you have an inside. I gave you double pretties in the inside, and then this is going to be on the outside. And let's, I'm going to put all these guys over here. We're going to stamp on this, and we're going to stamp on this. So let's do the stamping first, right? Now, You do not have to do the stamping that I'm doing, but I want to show you how to use these bundles together, a sentiment set and your bundles, how to use them where they're beautiful. Okay, so this one needs, may the peace of the season light your world, and may your new year be the brightest. And we need soft succulent for this. So you don't have a ton of stamping if you don't want. And of course, if you have other stamps that would go with these kits, you know, I recommend that. Okay, I got to get up close and personal here and make sure I'm straight. Let me see. Make sure. Okay, that's going down to the right a little bit. And so let's do this. I want to make sure that I'm on here, and boom. And look how crooked that is. You see how crooked that is? So we're going to turn it over. And why am I so crooked? Let me grab my scrap paper here and see why this is so crooked. Okay, so I need to bring this down. Okay, da-da-da, we'll try this again. All right, so I need to come crooked a sliver for whatever reason. Please be correct. It's better than the other one, but it's still crooked. For whatever reason, the lighting's better way over here. So maybe I should move this way. Okay, well, we're going to leave that one because I don't have another piece cut out. I thought 2 sides of the paper would be just fine, but apparently I can't stamp. Okay, so we're going to take this. We're going to set it aside for a second. This is the inside of my card. And, excuse me, I'm going to take the tree, this gorgeous tree. And because it's a big one, I'm going to ink it up this way. Okay. I just wanted to use I used almost every single stamp in the Christmas lights. Okay, so guess what? This is just going to get stamped right here. So let's make sure that I'm kind of right like that. And it's off the page. I don't like it, but it is what it is. So you can choose to stamp yours or not. Actually, what I think I'll do is we're going to do this. And see, I'm not a perfect stamper, you guys. This is what happens all the time. So I'm just like all of the stampers that are out in the stamping and crafting world. We, you know, what can I say? We have to do overs. Okay, this is going to be much better. Okay, I guarantee it. There we go. Yeah, like that better, where it goes off the page. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm just crazy. You're driving me crazy here. And I didn't put my scrap down, and so look, I got ink on my silicone mat, and I did not want to do that, but that's okay. All right. Before we move on, I must clean my stamp. So sorry you have to watch me clean stamps, you guys, but like I said before, get in big trouble if I don't clean things as I go. Okay, let us go to the next thing. This is going to get mounted onto your soft succulent. This is 3 3/4 by 5. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And that's just going to get mounted kind of in the middle there. Alrighty. And this is going to go on the inside of my card. Hi, Kathleen. No problem. You can always go back and watch the replay. And I'm thankful you guys just stopped by tonight. I thought I would just be talking to myself. So I'm happy to have some of my community here with me, right? All right. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Marcia. All right, so there's the inside. This is the front. Oh, I'm so sad that that's crooked. It's okay. We're going to go with it. It's a handmade card. If it was perfect, they would think it was bought at the store, right? And this is so gorgeous, you guys. This is 1 1/4 by 2 3/8. I remember because I had to remember to cut that correctly. But anyway, like I said, if you get the kits, you will have a tutorial with all of the things on there, all of the measurements. Can't talk. Okay, so next we have 2 more pieces for this card that is going to get layered onto here. So next, it's going to look just like your inside. So you have your soft succulent. That's going to go here. And get that little 1/4 inch all the way around. There we go. Then the white is, let me make sure I'm good here. Okay, yeah. Let's put these on before I put it down, okay? So on the, so what you're going to do is you're going to take this one right here, the skinny evergreen, or whatever you decide to use. You just need a 1/2 inch piece, and that is going to go down first, and I leave a little bit of white at the bottom there, okay, just like that. And there's like 1/8 of an inch. The reason I wanted to do this first is, see that? I have a little sliver left over, and that bugs me. So, and then this pretty piece is going to go on the top. And that's just going to overlap a little bit. Another person I watch says it's better than horrible. Okay. All right, so let's overlap that just a sliver, and that's going to go here. And just like that. So pretty. See there you can see the gold in this one. It's just gorgeous. All right, let's take I guess I need my ribbon and my paper scissors, and we're going to cut that sliver off. So yeah, that's why I didn't want to put this down onto my soft succulent yet. So now I'm ready. So let's go here and here. I'm going to put a little bit there. Get those corners. Okay. So pretty. These colors are just, this gold just pops. Okay, so there we have that part. Now we're ready to put on the tree and the sentiment. So this tree, you want to make sure that it fits in your card, so when you mail it, so make sure that this is not sticking up over the edge and it gets all folded up and yucky in the envelope. But see, that's just going to go right there, and this actually goes down flat. So let's put this down. This is flat on the card, and I'm going to actually do this so that I know I'm not over the card. Okay, there we go. Super, just like that. And it's pretty with the gold, that just coordinates with the gold. And then this beautiful gold, this goes on with dimensionals, and let's grab those. I was looking to see who else joined us. Okay. And then the little mini glue dots, I'm going to use one of those to put on the star. So this is kind of going to go right here to make sure that when you get yours, if all of the little gold things are not popped out, make sure you got those popped out before you are finishing your, putting this on your card and being done with that. Okay, make sure I have that straight. And then this little teeny star. Now remember, these are in your little envelope, so make sure to watch for them. What days do you do lives? Okay, so Kathleen Ward asked, what days do I do live? Every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am on here live. Now, if life happens and I have to cancel, I do put out a notice, so make sure that you're following my page so that you will get any notices or events or, you know, postings that I put up. Okay, so I'm just making sure that this piece, the little mini glue dot is not showing. And then I'm just going to place this right on top of the tree. And it looks so pretty. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that pretty? I'm doing this in the light because I'm trying to understand. I do my lives right here at 7 o'clock. And usually I don't have this trouble. I don't believe I have this trouble with the lighting. So anyway, there we are. Okay. There is card number with the tree inside. Card number 2. All done. Oh, before, let's do this, okay? Let's go back to the tree, or you can use whatever stamps you have. I'm just looking to see. Now, we've got some snowflakes right here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take one of the snowflakes. Let's go back to our soft succulent, and let's just put some snowflakes on the envelope, okay? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, maybe a little darker one there. Just messed it up. Okay. And then, of course, turn over your, okay, see there? Get my scrap paper here because I'm getting stuff everywhere. All right. Let's do this, okay? So let's just add some snowflakes to our flap. And then when you get to the edge, turn it over this way so that you can stamp off. And then you have pretty snowflakes on your envelope, okay? Yay, I remembered that one. The paper is pretty. It is gorgeous. Yes, it is. I am in agreement. This gold, when you use the gold foil, now this is the regular gold foil. You can purchase silver and gold foil in the annual catalog. You can also purchase brushed silver and you can purchase brushed gold. I looked at both of them, and I will tell you that I really like the regular gold, just gold foil, compared to the brushed, using this for this class, for these cards that I created. Okay? All right. Card number 2. Fantabulous. Card number 3. The hardest card is the last card, okay? Or the more involved card. So, like I said, you could just use a sentiment set because I've already done the die cutting. I'm just adding the images with the Christmas lights because they all coordinate so wonderful. So the next card is going to be blue. It's using our snowflake die and our circle die in the Brightest Glow. If you have that. I use the circle, and we use this one, and then that's what I used in this one. Now the snowflake comes in the other bundle. Open this up. Okay, here's the snowflake, and I did on my live on Thursday, I did some snowy velvet paper with this one that was so pretty with using the same paper. With the black and gold. Anyway, this one is out of here. So, and the tree that I cut out for you is this one right here. So, and then this is a star that we use. So I did use both of these, and that's why all the die cutting's done. All right, Balmy Blue Basic 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. That's in your envelope. You will have a snowflake and a circle. You will have 2 of the white, which is 3 3/4 by 5. Navy is 4 by 5 1/4. We are going to be stamping this piece and this piece. Actually, we'll stamp some on the inside too. Okay, so yeah, let's grab. You know what I need? I need to move this. I need to grab this, and because we are definitely going to be stamping off of the, paper on this one. That, and what else am I looking for? Get this out of the way. Okay. All right, we're going to be using lots of snowflakes on this one. Okay, and here we are. I'm going to be using All is Merry and Bright, and then these are the stamps that I used. This one does not have any designer paper. Okay, this one doesn't have any designer paper in it. It just uses the dies that are in the set. Okay, so first thing, let's stamp our All is Merry and Bright. Of course, we're going to be using the coordinating inks, which is the Balmy Blue and the Navy. I did stamp Your Sentiment Goes in Navy. I checked out the class and would love to order one. Please tell me how I get one. Kathleen, what you need to do is my PayPal. You can go to my PayPal. It is bdwriter 2001 at yahoo.com, and you can PayPal me right there. You can do that. That is, if you need help with, if you don't do PayPal, then let's get in touch, okay? If you want to private message me your phone number, I can call and talk with you, and we can do a credit card, okay? I prefer the PayPal because of there's still a fee if you don't choose friends and family, but it is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp that right on the die cut. Fabulous. Okay, got that one. Clean as you go. This one is just sharing my love of stamping because there's so many papers and so many die cuts that we use all the time now, and just stamping is what drew me, stamping and embossing, honestly, when we first started stamping. But we didn't have all the die cuts and the machines and embossing folders and all that good stuff. Okay, so the front of our card, here, let me bring this in so you can see. This is the card that we're making, and so you can see that there is navy and balmy blue. It's all over this card, alrighty. And you know what I didn't do? But I still have enough room. I guess I came up high enough. I have room for my little gem right there. I'm good. Woo! If you even stamp that just in the middle, you'll be able to have a space for your gem. Okay. Okay, we got this one done. That piece is done. Now we're going to do some stamping with our snowflakes, and this is going to be the front of our card. So this is my Night of Navy, and I do my big snowflake in the Night of Navy. And let's stamp that kind of right in the kind of center, just like that. And I'm just doing one of those because it's nice and big. We're just going to do one. And let me come over here with my cleaning. Clean this guy off because I'm not going to use this big one. I'm not going to use the big stamp in the inside, so I'm done with this big old one. All right, we'll use the other ones inside. So next, I'm going to go ahead and take this medium snowflake, and then I'm just going to add some other snowflakes. And here. Now notice that I'm inking up every time because I'm off the edge. When I want a whole, okay, so for example, I'm going to stamp this whole snowflake right on the paper. Now I can take this and I can do a lighter one, just like that, and then ink it up. Now I'm ready to do some really light ones, so I'm going to actually stamp this off a couple times, and you can see the difference when I bring it up close. Let's see, like that. And just do some stamping. Stamp off, and it just gives much lighter colors. It gives you two tones. Let's see if I can bring it up and show you. You can see these two are a little bit different in tone. Not a big difference here, so maybe what I need to do is stamp it off more. So there we go. Oh yeah, that's what I needed to do. 1, 2, 3. That's what I need. 1, 2, 3. And what that does is it just gives me a little bit lighter navy. Okay, that's good. So let's clean this one. Go to the next. I know these snowflakes are pretty. This is a nice bundle. This even though there's no sentiments in there, it really has pretty. Okay, we're done with the navy. No, we're not done with the navy, Barb. Okay, let's try this again. let's see, where's my, I put it over here. I'm going to take the navy. I'm just going to do our little snowflake thing. So 1, 2, 3, kind of right there in the corner. Now, if you wanted to do the envelope, absolutely, you can do that on the envelope. I'm just going to save a little bit of time and not do it on the envelope, but yes, dress up your envelopes. Okay, we're going to go with Balmy Blue now, and that's what I'm going to use for this little fun guy. And let's ink that up, making sure I'm inked up, and I want to just add that into my little cluster down here that goes on the inside. And let's come back to the front of our card. And then I'm just going to fit this Balmy Blue in all the open spaces. So really, you've just made your own designer paper using the Balmy Blue and the Night of Navy. It's fabulous. Okay, I think I got it. There we go. Now we're ready to put the card together. And that's how I do stamping. Whenever I'm mass producing or whatever, I will do the stamping part first, then I'll put it together. I might lay it on top of each other to kind of check things out, but yeah, I do all my stamping, and then I go to my thumb is all blue now. Then I go to putting it all together. All right, so we're done with that, and that. Okay. All right, let's put the top layer together. So this one is going to go on top of the Night of Navy. Just adding that adhesive on here. And here is my arm's going across. This is my Night of Navy. And that's going to go here. And like I said, it's a 1/4 inch smaller. So just get that nice 1/4 inch all the way around. Just like that. Now before we put it on the front of our card, we're going to put our ribbon on. And the balmy blue ribbon, I want to show you a tip I used this. See how there's no blue on this piece? And then whoop, all of a sudden there it is. Like whoop, there it is. You have, I don't know, can you see this? There is like this fish line type of thread, and it's holding on this little guy right here. But I have used this in a project, and so that's why I have that cut off. You're going to keep the blue on there. I just wanted to share that with you on the ribbon, so if you wanted to double the ribbon, you could. Thank you. Thank you, Deborah. Okay. So I'm going to cut this off because I'm going to use this white on something else for sure. But you're going to take yours will be just like this. This is how it comes. So you want this piece to come around, and it's going to just tape on the back of your card. Okay. This is how you maximize your ribbon. You just take the piece that you need and then clip it so that you can bring it around the sides. And then let's bring this down to about about a 1/2 inch from the top, because here's why. Because we're going to be adding this snowflake, and you want to make sure that you have plenty of room to put your snowflake over here or over here, whichever one you decide. I probably should have brought my big old snowflake over this way a little bit, but that's okay. That's all right. So this guy is going to go kind of right there. All right, so yeah, about a 1/2 inch. That's what you want, about a 1/2 inch from the top. And so what I do is I kind of get this where I know I want it to be. You can do two things. You can use, I have my little basic stamper kit over here to the side. You can keep some tape in your toolkit with all your basic things. That is what I normally do. Or you can just use your adhesive and put that down. You can use mini glue dots and put it down. I'm going to use the tape. All right, so I want to be about a 1/2 inch from the top. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my tape and put it on the edge of my ribbon and just bring that around. And you see what I did, my ribbon, I'm going to do this because my tape is too long. It's sticking off the top. I don't want it sticking off the top. No. Okay, there we go. All right, so now I can bring this around here and then just tape this down. But the key is that you don't have tape showing on the other side of your card. That was what I was having a problem with. Okay, there we are. Got that. All right, next, this little guy is going to go over here. And this does get popped up with dimensionals. And so let's go ahead and put I'm going to put 3 just for the sake of making sure it's on there well. Hi, Jean. Yeah, I came on Saturday because my husband told me that the football game was on at 7. And when I heard that, I thought, you know what, I think I'll just go ahead and let's do this live. I have time and I'm crafting, and that is what I wanted to do. This is this class is one that you can go to the link and check it out. But yeah, that's available. Hey, now I wanted to share this too. When you get your kit, make sure you got all your little pieces, the 3 little pieces. I think I've got them all out for you on the outside. But don't worry about the inside. Don't poke those. You don't worry about them, because this, guess what? Ta-da! It's going to go right on top. This is flat. This is flat. So there's my adhesive. And yeah, let's get this on straight and just kind of match it up so that it's kind of even all the way around into those little circles and things. And I think I got it. Okay? All right, there we are. Now we need to add a little bow up here. So I played around when I did this, tied this, and so I want the white to show, but I want the blue to be like in the center. So I'm just going to take my ribbon and put this on here. Now if you notice that if I take this and I run this through here and bring it up, this is showing. I don't want that. So what you're going to do is take this and you're going to put it in this way, if that makes any sense, because I want this to show. I want this to be, so you want to make sure that your blue is facing you, alrighty, and then when you come around this way, now the white is on this side. You following me? Okay, now when you pull this, guess what? Your blue is right here. So what you want to do is you want to take this and twist it on the inside before you pull that loop. Okay, just twist it around like that and then pull your ribbon. And see there? I have white with just this little guy in the center. But the key is to twist this around before you pull it tight. Now, ribbon scissors. And I just have a little piece, okay? Just take this and do that, so that, now here's the other thing. Let's say I want this to come down here, closer to here. When you tie this on like this, you just take this and you slide it down. See there? I just slid that right down. All right, I'm just going to fussy with this a minute so I have it how I want it. Just like that. And there you go. Okay. Now, see how this is kind of loosey-goosey like that? Here's another tip for you. I think I shared this the other night. On your glue dots, I use my pick tool. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. This will be uploaded on the YouTube channel, and it'll be right here when you want to come back and watch it. So I'm going to take a glue dot, and I'm going to come up underneath here and put that down right there, and then put that down, and look, now I have a nice little secure ribbon embellishment prettiness there. Okay. And we're almost done with this card. Now we're ready to put this and our inside together. This is for the front of the Balmy Blue. Thanks, Deborah. And look at, see what I was talking about? I have some tape showing. So I need to cut that little piece off here, just so it's not sticking out of the edge of my card. There we go. Okay, gotcha. And this goes here, just like that. Okay, there we are. Get that out of the way. Look how pretty that is. Whoops. But we are going to add some gems, and this is where these awesome blue sparkles come in. You can add as many as you want. Like I said, you're going to get a half a package of these fine sparkle gems. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring one of the little ones. Well, let's see. I'm going to first see if the big one will fit here. Oh, yes. And that's gorgeous. So we're going to put that there. Now, let's go ahead and pull in. Here is a small one. And look at this. Boom, right on the middle of that snowflake. That is awesome. Where else do we want one? Let's go ahead and grab another large one. And we do these in threes, you know. How about right here where there's a little open space? Ooh, look at that sparkly sparkle. So pretty. So there you are. There's card number 3. No, that's not card number 3. We're not done. Don't you guys love me? All right, let's go ahead and put her inside, in the inside of our card. That goes right here. And then you've got this beautiful blue all the way around. Lots of room for your handwriting. You can put another sentiment, all is merry and bright. You can put Happy New Year. You can put Merry Christmas, whatever you want right in there. Super duper. I'm looking over to the side and looking at my phone at the comments, you guys. That's what I'm doing. All right, we have card number 3 done. And of course, I think I put snowflakes on the other envelope. Yeah, on the tree envelope. But yeah, snowflakes for sure on this one. Okay, I will do that later. All right, last is the most involved. And it is actually a similar layout from the what's in the catalog. So let me get this stuff out of the way, and we're going to do our 4th card. And let's see there, and we're done with the sparkles, I think. And just need to get all my parts and pieces here. There's no ribbon on that one. Okay, so for this one, we need you're going to need soft succulent and cherry cobbler, and we're going to do heat embossing. I ordered a new one. I went to use this the other day, and something was funky with my cherry cobbler. So, thank goodness, I have Stampin' spots, and yeah, I'm going to use the Stampin' spot. So, otherwise, I'd be using my big Stampin' pad here, because I like my big stamp pads. All right, so let's go ahead and pull the card that we're going to be doing next. And like I said, you have everything you need in the envelopes. You have to cut your own designer paper. So you're going to be getting 2 of the slimline envelopes, making sure I don't have anything stuck down in here. And because we're using soft succulent, you're going to have soft succulent. Fabulous. All right, so this is a little bit different size. This one, let me find my measurements here. 1 second. So the measurements on this one is this is 7.5 by 6 folded in half, which gives you 3 3/4. Yeah. And then you have to cut 2 pieces of designer paper. And I chose this one right here, and it is 6 by 1, so you need 2 pieces of those. You have the glimmer paper in your kit. I've put those in your kit. This is the gold glimmer paper, and it is 6 by 1/4 of an inch. Then you have a 1 inch by 2 3/4 vanilla, and you have another vanilla, which is 2 3/4 by 6. Okay, so we're going to put all this together, and you're going to see what happens. This is the piece we're going to be stamping and embossing on. Hey Carol, hi. And okay, so let's put the this is the beauty right here, okay? Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? And this just looks like pretty decorations, and these are going to be gold embossed. You'll see cherry cobbler, and then I'm duplicating the soft succulent there. So we're going to need our embossing. We're going to need this. All right, so I'm going to put these out of the way. So what we're going to do, on the center of this piece right here, we're going to stamp the word joy. And let me find it. Here it is. The word joy. I'm getting caught by my sparkles everywhere. So, like I said, we're going to use the Stampin' Spot. These are awesome. They come in, if you order the paper pumpkin, you will get these in paper pumpkin. You can order blank, empty ones and use refills and make your own, and then punch out a piece of the cardstock and put it on the bottom. It's awesome. Hi Donna, thanks for joining us. Kathy, you sent you, okay. Awesome. Beautiful. Thank you so much. All right, so this is just going to go in the center, and I'm just going to go just like that. All right, so we got that stamped. Then we are going to be using these guys, and the first thing I'm going to do is the soft succulent. So, and that is going to be with the little dots, and that is the same thing that we're going to use for heat embossing. Okay, so yeah, little dots are on this side. See that? I'm just using my this is block I. This is block I. That will work with these guys. All right. I do need my scrap paper here because we're going to be using going off of the page, off of the cardstock. Okay, we need these, and so soft succulent, and all right. So I'm going to try to not get this crazy. See there? Sorry, I'm kind of going off of the, but I want to make sure it's fully inked. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start off of the page, alrighty? So I'm going to have excess, but it's where I want my curve. So let's see, I want it like that. Okay, got it? It's going to look funky for a minute until we get this all on here, so bear with me. But this is how you make this card. And these are so cool. All right, let's bring this over here, and let's bring right like that. All right, so yeah, we got kind of a crisscross going, but that's okay. That's all right. You'll see how it all works together here in just a few minutes. All right, so I'm just going to bring this down a little bit. And here's another tip. If you don't want such a curve on this, let's say I want this to be a little more straight, you can take, because these are bendable, and you can like straighten that out a little bit, see there, so that I don't have it such a big curve. And that's what I'm going to go with right now. Okay, so I want this, and I'm going to bring this down about right here, stamp another soft succulent, and then let's ink this up again, and I'm going to come down towards the bottom, and I'm going to come over here like that. Oop, got a boo-boo there, but I think it is a cover-up, so I think I'm good, okay? So basically, I'm just kind of putting my lines, okay? All right, so that's all I want with the soft succulent. So let me clean that off, get this out of the way. Oh, my comments disappeared. I don't know what happened, but that's crazy. Where did my comments go? I don't know. It shows that I'm still live, but I can't see any comments anymore, guys. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, there they are. Jeez. Crazy, crazy technology. All right. All right. Now, let's go ahead and do the stars. And those are going to be in the cherry cobbler. Okay. We're still working here. So I'm on my stars right now. Let's grab that. These stars really are pretty. Now, I guess you could, if you wanted to do these in gold embossing, you could. But I'm going to do all the stamping first, okay? So there's that. So I'm going to bring my stars, and I want my stars to kind of go right here. Wonderful. I need more stars, so let's ink that up some more and do a couple more of these. Bring this here and bring my stars here. I think I want, let's see, if I have a gold across there, let's bring some stars here. Nice. Okay, I think I'm going to come up with, I'm going to do one more star. You can do as whatever you want, okay? But I'm going to do one more. I'm going to bring one more, and I'm going to bring it, let's go this way, right there. Fabulous. See there? Isn't that festive? All right, let's clean this, because now we're going to go back to the dots, and we're going to do some heat embossing, and we're going to do that in gold. So, like I said, you will need some tools on your own. If you just joined in, go back to the beginning so you can see what the items are that you would need in order to create the cards if you purchase the kit with me, or if you just make it on your own. If you have all the stuff yourself and you cut everything yourself, then that's what you need. You'll see what you need. Okay, we're done with that. Okay. So, we're going to need the dots. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my Versamark first. Let me get all my goodies here. And the reason I did the stamping first is because now I'm going to use the little embossing buddy, and that just takes away any static that might be on your cardstock, so that your Versamark the powder doesn't get like stuck everywhere, whatever. So let's put this here and take my bone folder out of there, and we'll see if I need this little guy. But gold embossing powder will use you in just a moment. All right, so the dots are what I'm going to do in gold. Okay, so I'm going to take the edge of my Versamark so that I don't get all kinds of Versamark around the outside edge of my rubber here. I just want it on the dots, and that works great. So I want to have some gold right there. Okay, then let's ink this up again. So I'm just going to do all my stamping, and then I'm going to do the powder. Okay, so this one, and then let's go the other way. That's there, so let's go right here with some gold that way. So I've got one this way and this way, and I think we're going to come this way. See, I think this is the hardest part, is deciding which way to do my dots. Okay, so one's that way, this way, and let's come up, let's go like this. Ba-bam. And I think I'm going to get a little bit down here. Make sure I got enough Versamark. I'm kind of doing it on the side. Okay, there we go. Okay, all right. Got all my ink going on. Move this. This is the tedious part, I think, you guys. And again, this heat tool is loud, and so when I start this up, it's going to be loud for a moment. And let's take this. All right, so I can see where I put my my little thingies, but if you're not sure, just pour it over everything. Just pour it all over. You'll see here in a second. Making sure that I got a little line there. Okay, so I need some right there. I'm missing some. Okay, I got that. And then coming down here, because I know I put another one there. All right, and this is why you need this tray, because when you are putting your powder on and it gets everywhere else. Okay, so there's that. Okay, I got a little with my finger there. And then here and there and there. Okay, now see this little extra line right in here? If I take my fingers and snap it, it will take some of it off. I don't know. It doesn't look like I got anything there, you know, like from the Versamark, but I don't know why that's there. There we go. Then I've got a little bit right here. We need that out of our way. And I took some of it off right there. I need it back. Okay, get that and that. And I think it might be, all right, so I think I'm good. I think I'm good to go with my powder. So out of the way, noisy for a minute, okay? And let me grab my heat tool here. Here we go. So if you are just joining me, this is our last card. Let me grab my little tweezers. That's what they're for, Barb. All right. Oh, my trash just knocked over. All right, let's get this going. Get some pretty gold going on here. There we go. I don't know. Can you see that? I'm going to bring it up close. Hopefully you can see it pop. I don't know. There you can see it. There you can see the gold. Okay. All right, so here's another line. It's going really fast. And then down here. And right there. And that's it. Now, if you wanted to do the word joy in gold, that would be awesome too. Instead of doing it in the cherry cobbler. Let me see if I can bring this up here so you can see how the gold, just see that shimmer there in the gold, how that just adds. But this is how it's going to go. All right, so that's the hardest part of the card, right there. That's the hardest thing. So, there we are. And I'm going to move this over here so that it does not get tipped over like my trash just did. Okay. And we're ready to put our card together. So, here we need that. I need my silicone mat. And now, when you heat emboss, you can see how that bowed that a little bit. And, you know, you can just take your finger and slightly move it back in place. Whatever will work for you if you're bothered by it, but it'll go down with the adhesive. Okay, so now we're ready to put everything together. This is going to be in the center of our card. And these pieces are going to go all the way to the edge. So, see that? It's going to go all the way there. And it's going to go all the way here. I'm just laying them down first so you can see. The next thing is this will go down. Okay. And then last but not least, you've got your gold pieces. So what I'm going to tell you is, let's put the gold pieces on the back of the vanilla. That's the tip I have for you, instead of laying it down and then the gold, alrighty? But I wanted you to see how the layers go together. So I've got my silicone mat here. So what I'm going to do, I am going to go ahead with, you know what? I was going to use my liquid glue for this, but I changed my mind. So now I'm just going to put my adhesive right on the edge here, all the way down. And again, make sure that you're, if you're using your mat, it's going to work for you. And if there's any glue sticking over, push it back out of the way. Then you're going to lay this down, and then make sure that you've got equal parts on both sides showing. So let's get this down here and there. Okay, see that glimmer going on? It's so pretty. Fabulous. Ah, looks glitzy. All right, let's get adhesive over here. And it's okay that you've got adhesive, that's sticking out from the glimmer paper, because you're just going to put adhesive on the back of here in a minute. I think I cut this piece a little bigger. That's why I decided not to go with the liquid glue the way I was thinking. So this works. So this way you know that you've got about the same on both sides, and that's what you want to do. I have to get right up here so I can make sure I'm at the edge. Okay, that looks fabulous. Oh, so good. All right, here we are. Look at that. And it just really enhances that gold that's going on there. And then next, we're going to set this aside for a second. Let's put these pieces, and again, these are the pieces you've got to cut out because it's from the designer paper. If you want something else, go for it. I just thought that it really gave it that kind of country Christmas feel, and that glitter, or the gold, is just amazing. So yeah, let's go all the way to the edge and the top so that it's covering all the vanilla right there. And let's go with this piece. And there we go. On the edge. And then this one is going to go on the other side. I'm going to turn it this way. It's just easier for me, being right-handed, to do it like this. Lots of glitz. Yeah, it's so pretty. Wait till you make the kit. When you do the kit, oh my gosh, you're going to be like, oh, this is unbelievable gorgeous. And it just really kind of gives it that nice country Christmas feel. That's what I like. All right, concentration here, guys. Right to the edge of your vanilla. Okie dokie. Bring that up a little bit. There we go. So that my little vanilla piece is not showing there. Okay, so there's the front of your card. Now this goes flat. So let's get adhesive all over here. Okay, you can, and I would suggest putting some on your glimmer paper right on the side. Okay, make sure you got your thing up the right way, because you don't want it like that. You know, you don't want that. You want it like this, like streamers hanging so beautifully. And then this is the same width or length. So you want to get this so that you have the same amount of the designer paper on the edges. And that looks about right. And then that goes all the way down there. Okay, there you go. Now this little guy is going to go wherever you want it. If you want it up here, if you want it down here, wherever you decide that you would like this to be. But I think I'm going to bring it down here because I have a boo-boo right there. And so I'm going to cover that up. And I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. Where are you? Right here. All right. So let's go ahead with 3 dimensionals here. I'm just looking over at the comments. Well, thank you everyone, all of you that are here. There's quite a few that jumped on later. Hopefully you'll go back and watch the whole replay and see all the beautiful cards that were created. And again, today's the last day because I have to put the order in, and so with what's left, and so that you will get your kit as soon as that order comes in. If you've already ordered from me, remember, yours is going out on Monday, your kits. Okay. All right, so there's what you have. Now, let's go ahead and grab up again. You have, you can go with the red pearls if you want to add some red here. You can go with the gold. These guys right here are supposed to be like green, and they really do look like they go well with the soft succulent. If I can bring that up. I don't know if you can tell, but they go well with the soft succulent. So you could put a couple pearls here. You could leave it the way it is. But that is the finished card. Nothing, I mean, this, like I said, this is the hardest part. So let me see. What do I want? I'm going to pull these out because I don't know. I don't think I want to go with the red. I think I'm going to go with the green, because it's really more of the soft succulent color. You could go with gold, but boy, this really shows off the card. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some of the, all are great, but I think my favorite is the last one. Oh, okay. I know, it's really nice. It's so pretty. So how about if we do this? How about if we just, how can I do this? Let's go with just one there. And let's go with one here. And one more. I think we'll just go right here with another one and just do 3. I don't know. I don't know if I really like that or not. That's the thing. If you don't push them down too hard when you put it on, I think it takes away from the word joy. I don't know. I'm not keen on that. So I'm going to take my pointy end. Here's a little tip. And if you just easily push your little tip down in there, if you didn't push it on super hard, you can get this off. All right. And maybe what we should do is maybe just go on one side like that. And see if I can get this one off over here. Okay. And let's do this. Totally changed my mind. I like that better. There you are. So fabulous. Okay. All right. So, if you need help with anything, or if you're interested, I think it, just let me know. I can help, but I will, have this tutorial available for those that purchase the class. Otherwise, you just go to the video and watch it. For those that are just making them on their own, you get envelopes with everything. So let me try to get them all in the screen here. Oh, I see. They're kind of crooked there. Okay, so let's get them all in here. I'm not going to put the envelopes in here because it's just easier without. I have more space if I don't put the envelopes in here. Okay, all right, and let's get the one that's not crooked on me here. There. And the last, oh, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are so wonderful. I sure appreciate you being here. But look at those beautiful, okay, my face is in the way on that one. There we go. There. See if there we go. How beautiful is that? So there are the 4 cards. You guys are still giving me hearts. You're so wonderful. Thank you. I love it. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I can get the right thing here. And come right here so you can see me. So, thank you so much for being with me. I hope that you'll enjoy doing these cards. If you have need anything at all, Tanya, I want to make sure I didn't already sign up for this. Would you be able to check? Yes, I will check, Tanya. I don't think you did. I'm gonna take a look. I've got my list. I've got my list over here. So, thank you, Donna Godsey. Oh, good. I'm looking at the comments down here, guys. Thank you all so much. Awesome. Yeah. You guys have a good rest of your evening. My husband made roast in the Instapot, so I'm going to go have some dinner. And he's a good cook. He cooks all the time since I'm the one that works all the time. So, anyway, thank you again. I will look for your private messages, but Tanya, I'll check on yours and let you know. And then I'm just trying to go back. Kathleen, I'll look in the PayPal for yours. And then if anybody else, oh, good, yay, Linda's out of the hospital. That's good. I'm glad that you're feeling better and they let you go and get some rest and go home and get completely better. Okay, Linda? So, all right, you guys, have a blessed rest of your weekend. I will see you again next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye.